Hey everybody, Jeff here from Clear the Coastal and welcome back. Today I'm going to walk you through installing Burnewiin mounts. I'm going to be putting 6 on my boat, 4 for rod holders and 2 for downriggers. And yeah, we'll go through the installation together. I'll go through the parts, what you need to install, and the step-by-step here. So let's get started. This is what we'll be installing into the boat. So we'll be drilling holes for that. These are the bases for the downriggers, and also I got an extra one for my prawn puller. Then we got the gasket, since my boat's in aluminum and you don't want the dissimilar metals touching each other, so that will stop that. And then here's the actual rod holders, so got a couple of those. So cool part with these Burnewiin mounts is that they're interchangeable. So here, this is one for, like I said, for the downriggers. So you just slide them in, they lock in place, see? And then with this handle, you can take them out. Lock in, take them out, and you can also adjust them to whatever angle you want. So it's like a swivel mount at the same time. And then you'll see here, same idea for the rod holders. And it goes, locked in, you pull that tab and adjust. Another nice thing with these rod holders is you can adjust the angle. So you can have them at different angles on your boat depending on what you're doing, how you want it. All right, so let's go over some of the things you're gonna need for the install. All right, so for the install, got a couple different things here. I'm gonna have some painter's tape. That's gonna hold down my template here. So your mounts come with these templates that you can lay on the hull or where you're installing them. And then you'll have exactly where you need to drill your holes. Drill bit that can go through aluminum or metals, or fiberglass if you have a fiberglass boat. Some marine sealant, and then also a 2 1/4 inch bi-metal hole saw, and a couple drills. So let's get into it. Okay, so for me, I'm going to be putting them on the top of the gunnels here. I'm going to put 2 right in here, and then I'm going to replace my Scotty mounts with them as well. So I'm going to be doing that on both sides. So first of all, I have a panel under here I'm going to have to take off so I can see what's underneath the gunnel, make sure I'm not going to be drilling through any electrical lines or anything like that. Okay, so I got the one side off here, and I'll do the same on the other side. There are some cables running under here, but I do have lots of clearance underneath when I do drill, so that shouldn't be an issue. So let's go get the other side done, and then we'll mark out where I want to place these. So I got the templates all taped on. We're ready to start drilling. I'll show you what I got here, all 4 marked out. There you can see the templates they come with. 2 on that side, 2 on that side, and then I'm going to put the downriggers as well. So we'll get drilling here, and always nervous about drilling holes in a boat, so hopefully this goes well. We got all our holes drilled here. Next thing we need to pull out are these gaskets for aluminum boats, because you don't want dissimilar metals touching, or we're going to get lots of corrosion issues. So we'll get those put in, get everything lined up, and start actually mounting these down. Okay, so one thing with these gaskets, they got these little edges on the bottom. You want those going down into the holes, and then reversed on the down to the holes, and then reversed on the other side, so that it prevents any contact between the different metals. Okay, so let's see if you can get up in there. Okay, so there's the gasket up in there. Now I'm going to put the backing plate on and we'll bolt her down. There's the backing plate. So these ones, you can get them through Burnewiin, but they were out of stock, so I had a buddy make them up here. So hit Corey up at Concept Design Industries.
Newly married couple?
The
newly married couple?
Yeah.
Balls or no balls. Like the Evans boys, and just so big, and if we lose everything, we lose everything.
Yeah.
We had 120 trucks. That Camry's a nice car.
Yeah. Okay, so I got all 4 installed. I'm going to put 2 on the downriggers next. I'll show you these 4 here on the gunnel. So there's, we got 1 and 2, and then here's the other 2. and I'll put the mounts on to show you them how they work. There you go, there's everything installed from the underside.
Nice clean look there. Base plate there supporting the bottom side as well, so she's nice and strong.
There's the top side, locking, unlocking lever. So I got the rod holder here. All you do is pull the tab on that side, drop it in, locks in, can't come out. And then I can adjust the angle, and there you go. That's that. So pretty sweet. You can put multiple ones there. I'll get my prawn puller as well, because that one's going to go on the one closest to the downrigger, and then I don't have to take my downrigger off either time. Okay, all right. So one of the main reasons I started looking into the Burnewiins was because I didn't want to have to take my downrigger off all the time for my prawn puller. So that's what I started looking into. So you can see here, now I got my prawn puller and my downrigger, and they're both there, so I can just pop this in and out, or I can even leave it on if we're going to be prawning, you know, pulling the traps quite a bit. But I could also put another rod holder like this one in if I wanted to. So yeah, it just gives me a lot of versatility and options for mounts and everything like that. So can't wait to actually use these on the water and see how they work out there. But talking to guys who've used them before, they love them, and it should be a really nice addition to the boat. So next thing we'll do is we'll put the downrigger ones on and go from there. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do here is put the downrigger mounts on. So I'll take the downriggers off, put the mounts on, put the base on, and we'll go through that. But now I'll put the template on and mark it out, and then so I can start drilling. All right, so we have the holes drilled, so for the downrigger mounts, so we can put the Burnewiins in there. So you can see there with the template, got it nice and cut out there. One issue that I'm gonna have here though, this isn't quite high enough. I got some extra backing plates made up, so I can raise it up high enough that I can get the Burnewiin in there and get it mounted underneath there. So let's get moving on that, and then we'll move on to the actual putting the Scotty adapter plate onto the Burnewiin mount and getting them on here. First thing I got here is gonna put the gasket laid in, lined up with the holes from the template. There we go, clicks in nice and easy. Drop the mount on there. Okay, so I got everything lined up. Now I got to get the bottom. Okay, so I got everything lined up here. Put the bottom template on, and then I'll put the backing plate, and we'll get this one bolted down. Okay, so there you go. You can see the templates on the bottom there. We'll get the backing plate all lined up. So all the hardware is provided in the kit that you need. So one thing in the instructions, it says not to use power tools because it can overheat the steel and weaken it. So just keep that in mind. I did use some earlier just to tighten them up a little bit, or get them, shorten them up. One thing I also forgot to show was I put Loctite on each one, just so that they do stay nice and snug. Okay, we got all four in, a little bit of difficulty, but we got it there. She's in nice and snug. She's not going anywhere. We'll get the actual mount for the downrigger and the Scotty adapter put on, and we'll go through that next. Okay, so the first thing you do is you take the plate and this mount, these four holes here, you line up with these four and get them screwed in, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay, so there you go. Pretty straightforward, super simple, but she's nice and mounted. And now we'll actually put the downrigger on itself. Okay, so here's your Scotty base. I got an extra rod attachment on it. Super easy. You just take your mounts here, line them up with these four holes and tighten them down, and that's it. Okay, so there you go. Now you can see the whole unit all set up, and we'll slide it into the Burnewiin mount and show the finished product. All right, maybe the easiest part of it all. Boom, there we go. All installed. Just pull the tab if I want to pull them out. Done, just like that. So now I can put the downrigger on. I can still use my Scotty mount to turn it and everything. All right, so there we go. all done, all installed. Nice and easy to use. Boom. She's right here. And actually, I do like the height. It raised it up a bit, so it's easier for me to grab everything. Now I can't wait to use these on the water. All right, so now that we got everything installed, I thought I'd go through and show you with the rod holders how these work. Okay, so these are really awesome for when, especially while you're jigging, you want to put the rod down for a while, or whether you're trolling for, say, tuna or even salmon while you got your rod hooked up to the downrigger line. So one cool feature with these here is they can be at different levels. So I'll zoom in here in a second, but there's a little trigger on the front here. You just pull that and you can adjust the angle you have. You can have it there or straight down. Like I mentioned before, you can also change the angle you have these holders at. So if you want, whichever angle you want to have it, further back because you want to have a spread of them out here, you can do that as well. So let's start from the beginning here. So to open them, there's a little trigger at the back here. So it's closed, pull that, they pop open. Then you want to put your rod in, slide it down. I got my hoochie here. Snap it down, locks into place. Before you let it go, you're going to want to make sure that it's actually locked in there and you're good to go. So now you got a fish on the line. You want to pull it out, or you got something playing with it. So you take the little trigger at the back here, pull that up, pull out, boom, rod's out. Just that easy, that simple. Away you go. So like I say, multiple options. So whether it's salmon, halibut fishing, whichever ones you're doing, these rod holders, you can use them for all of those things.